Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you, bringing you another week of great New Hampshire-based musicians from across a variety of genres, across the spectrum. And we're going to open it up with some hip-hop this week. Here's some names that might be familiar to you. These guys have been around for quite a while. This is Ape the Grim and Bug Out, mixed by DJ Myth on this. This is called Dreaming I'm on Fire, featuring Skip Whitman on the track, and this is really good. To open up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
I mean, whatever works, right?
Dreaming, yeah, I'm on fire. You could say what you want, I'm dreaming.
I know that's right. I play bird back or rack more than rap these days, and you could have the props. No propensity for no accolades, no escalades, no escalation for drama, no checkers made too small, no comma, baby, no problem. Look at the mess I made. Call out of work to lay around in bed and relax, cause my head is an egg from that commercial. K-drugs are bad, I don't gotta regret. I smoke a cigarette and then gag. I do anything once and you do whatever gets you in your bag.
Dreaming, la 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 la. You can say what you want, I'm dreaming.
Somebody wake me up, I'm stalking for this moving truck. It's coming at me 90 miles an hour, about to fuck me up. Before I get snuffed, I close my eyes, I pray to God I'm back inside my bed in the cold sweat with the lights on. It's time to fight on, another day to grind it out. At lunch I fell asleep on the couch, I said try me out. I doubt I'll ever feel normal, I guess it ain't that horrible-ish. I mean, as long as I can record still, I'm so ill to chill by myself to keep me company. I fight the voices in my head like what you want from me. I love money, I stay broke, that's duality. No wonder why you never catch me drinking down at Applebee's.
What was your dream like, baby girl? Say, what do you think that meant? Explain it. What was your dream like? Shit, don't be embarrassed. Oh, that's natural. I ain't hating. Okay. Let it go. You gotta let yourself fall further. I am clothed in a radiant mantle of 10 majesties. The 6-0 apple tree, pick one, it's Saturday. Don't bring the phantom out of me in this trance they caught me in. You summon me and I'll appear if you sit there and think hard like this. Trust me, there must be someone more promising. I suckled the teats of goddesses and it filled me with awesomeness. Safely deposited to commemorate the virtues. When I dream of your lover into a muck, it's nothing personal. Pure cane, I stir things to make the gods jelly. Kid Icarus, the grim incubus, a hog or sweaty. She lied there subdued, she asked for the abuse. We connected at the root chakra and I can't cut her loose. She never had an orgy in a room full of Geordies, love it. Your man's still trying to convince everybody he's hard. I bring smoke to cloudy realms, my discipline is done. I am morphine in moderation, forbidden but it's fun. So baby, let's exist in the form right now, but we can. And I'll plant my SIM card right above where your lumbar extends. We'll fly around the living, still alive or pimping. That void between life and death, this is only the beginning. Something happens and you crack that solar shell, and you can roll out yourself all morning down through your lower house. And you see the cereal and milk, see people reading mail, and you feel the ills. You want a real field trip? Then we should build. Take my bones and make roads, construction starts. Out of my loins I raise up a seed to serve you all. My eyes become the stars, my pioneer writes the laws. Every controversy exists right in my very heart. And my scary thoughts are actual life events. Nations invade nations whenever I get tense. Scattered to the four winds of heaven, there's very few survivors. If you deny the grimmy to fly Stuka, I am
Dreaming, yeah, I'm on fire. You can say what you want, I'm dreaming. Dreaming, yeah, I'm on fire.
This is Grimfluence, 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 Grimfluence.
Great stuff. That's Ape the Grim and Bug Out, mixed by DJ Myth and featuring Skip Whitman with Dreaming I'm on Fire. Next up, hopefully I'm saying this correctly, this is a project called Macabre, and the name of the song is Blasphemet. Yes, we're going to really shift gears here. It's going to get dark and heavy in here. Next on Local Outbreak.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Welcome back. It's Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Matt Connerton here with you. Our next track this week is from a project called Saragost, or Saragost, Seregost, and this is called Season of War. That was Saragost with A Season of War, and before that, we heard Macabre with Blasphemet. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, here's a little bit more dark stuff. This is a band that we've definitely played on the show before. In fact, I've interviewed them several times over the years, but this is a track we've definitely never played. This is Dead Harrison. That's the name of the band, Dead Harrison. Great guys, by the way. And this is called The Darkness. Next on Local Outbreak.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
This is Local Outbreak. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you on IPM Nation. And of course, 100.1 The Planet. Always very grateful to have an FM terrestrial radio station to share all this great music with you, because there aren't that many FM stations left that actively support the local music scene. So we're very appreciative, as we have been for the past 9 years. It's been 9 years of Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. And here's to 9 more. We're going to keep it going now. Next up, this is Hanging Waters, and the track is called Groove Buster. Next up on Local Outbreak. That's Hanging Waters with Groove Buster. And before that, we heard some Dead Harrison, the track called The Darkness. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, this is Sam Karp, and this is called Twin XL. That's Twin XL by the great Sam Karp. Next on Local Outbreak, here's something loud and heavy for you. Some At the Heart of It. These guys have been around for a while in the New Hampshire scene, and this is called Currents. Next on Local Outbreak.
Slowly slip away, swallowed by the sand. Taken from us well before your time, ripped from your friends, your family, and your life. away. It's so much easier to stay in that place between asleep and awake than it is to admit to our own mistakes. I see your life next to mine like a shadow cast. Every detail of your body dressed in shades of blue and black, an outline standing fast, unmistakable against the backdrop of the sea. An unyielding monument to all the ways that this world failed you. Carried away by the swell and the break of the sea. Farther from us as the time recedes. Not what you take beneath the waves. Your own attempt to leave this place behind. You never had the chance to live your life. Taken from us before your time swept away. That we all just swept away. Without a face, without a name. Never feeling safe in your own skin. Abandoned by the ones you've loved the most at the very moment that you chose to let them in. And everything you were or would ever be, soon after swallowed by the sea. You were swallowed by the sea. I tried to find a way to bury our mistake. Nothing seems to change. It always ends the same way. All just swept away by the currents. By the You can't just bury the past. You can't just bury the past. Bury the past. Bury the past. Bury the
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
This is Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. We have time for one more, but before we do that, I just want to remind everybody, my name is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you, all your support for the local music scene and for the show, of course, but such a great scene we have here in New Hampshire. And if you want more Local Outbreak, go to IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak. You can get the full archive of the show, all the contact information if you want to submit some of your music or the music of someone you know, perhaps even schedule an interview for the show. Please get in touch with us. You can do that at the Local Outbreak Facebook page. If you haven't given that a like yet, please do so, or a like or a yet. And or you can always email us to submissions@IPMNation.com. But please check out IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak for all the information on the show, get access to the archive, etc. So we're going to finish it the way we started this week with some more of this great New Hampshire hip-hop from Ape the Grim and Bug Out, mixed by DJ Myth. And this track is called You Don't Know, and this is featuring Looney, Looni, to close out this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
he's stuck in his way. Every motherfucker daily overanalyze. Hate on a rapper cause he caught up in the camera islands. I'ma be on some violence and rip on his heart, but he ain't having from the start, so he dead when he walks. Said he could talk, but in a cypher session he's stressing. He needs to listen to his peers and stop fighting the lesson, biting and flexing. Or really get the fuck out of rap. Up with a trap, then you can try to sneak up the back. I see where you at, acting like you everyone else. But if you had it in your soul, you could act like yourself. You're locked in a cell, thinking your release is the beast, so you start some more shit and end up eating your teeth. Easy there, chief, you better stay right where you are. Trying to humble yourself and pass the mic to the jaw. We slice and we score when you get to claw like house cats. Walk around with high backs and get caught up in mouse traps. I doubt that you can even handle the whole weight. When reality drop, I see you whine like old grapes. You so fake, even your fam will back you up. Get out of line, even your bitch will smack you up. Packing up over shit, she gonna leave you for good. Now it's the last time you try to act like you're hood.
Go ask your mama, stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You don't know this, go ask your mama, stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat.
Ayo, the pistol hit you fast, it's the triple riddle rap threat. Click is built to last, most official spit is trap set. Hit the gas, we gon' dish you if you plastic. Get the cash, get him bad, he is past tense. Victory at last, you want that, you better practice. Anytime you want a rematch, holla back. Everybody's packing, but ain't nobody packing action. Ain't none of you more gangster than Andrew Jackson. Shine the blind, you mind, you kid, I'm sunroof fresh. I come through with bug dude, a 1-2 step. 3 dudes, 2 cool, 1 live fan. Lunin 8, that's AC and the punchline man. I'ma run right in, the party's already packing out of the map. I'm sorry you whack, it's not even that, but talking to crap is bought you a slap. I don't think you lie enough, you gon' get me fired up. Everybody's got a way to justify why they suck. I earn my shuckles, you a pain in the touch hole. Your verse sits on a track like a turd on a sub roll. You spit it out, I get it out like Sammy Sosa. Tell your chick she left my house with a clammy sofa. Couldn't even invite my family over, I will slam you sober. I got dreads in Springfield, turn your head to a pinwheel like Loon said.
It's simple as a flex of the wrist.
When life beckons, I give Becky a kiss.
You don't know this, go ask your mama, stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You don't know this, go ask your mama, stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat.
I'll handle this. On the walls of your mind, I'm a vandalist. Hammer fist through canvases, use my arm as diameters. Spit a flow to help the planet twist. Sit back with the candles lit. Analysts that can't forget my manuscripts. I eat rocks and drop this granite ish. Well, they don't even really exist like Phantom Itch. Knock, knock. No answer, but you smell cannabis and cancer sticks. I got the pen and pad, landing hits. Manicness, with metaphors I modify. The beat slap you in the back of your head as I caught your eyes. Coincidental? I don't think so. Hey yo, we naturally come together like info. Collecting in the brain, like a hurricane of beautiful graphics. You're consumed into my madness. Dangerous, like extracting venom from fangs. I'm taking hits till I'm hacking when I'm in pain. Yo, go ahead and front, how could you do that? Loom back, no new jack, ain't got to prove that I'm holding. When I be banging off of the beat with a fighter that I caught this morning hanging by his teeth. So let there be no doubt who it is. Trap jaw affiliates, blow out sewer lids. Underground, yeah, we bringing this shit back. Realism, baby, yeah.
You don't know this, go ask your mama, stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You don't know this, go ask your mama, stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, my rhyme is fat.
And you don't know? And you don't know?
What you get now is just a preview. You bet to toughen up.
And you don't know?
You up.
This is Grimfluence.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.